Hello everyone, Miley here. I am in my kitchen today because I have got the quickest, the easiest, the most delicious party dessert recipe that you will ever make. And I'm here to share it with you. And trust me, you will not be disappointed if you make this yourself because it will revolutionize your party going game. So many of my friends and family beg me to make this all the time because it is just that dang good. So I'm gonna show you how to make it today. And what we are making is my chocolate chip cookie dough dip recipe. For this recipe, you're gonna need a few ingredients. Vanilla wafers, powdered sugar, brown sugar, 8 ounces of cream cheese, a stick of butter, some vanilla, milk chocolate morsels. I like to use the mini ones, but I couldn't find many at the store, so I just got regular, and a little pinch of salt. So to get started, it's super easy. You'll just need either a stand mixer or a hand mixer. Honestly, you could really even use your hands. You're just gonna be mixing for a long time. I love to use my trusty KitchenAid stand mixer because it is awesome and it takes me 5 minutes to throw it all in and whip it up. So the very first thing we do is we are going to cream together our softened cream cheese and butter. And these measurements are super easy because it's literally just a package of cream cheese and a stick of butter. Oh, and before we get started, it's very important to say, wash your hands before you make this. That's all. There is something so satisfying about opening a package of cream cheese. I mean, it just like, oh, it just opens so nicely. And what I will say about this very first step is, you know how some recipes say like, your butter needs to be at room temperature or it needs to be softened, and you're like, yeah, whatever, I can just throw a stick in. This recipe is not like that. It'll get really clumpy and it won't mix together very well if it's not softened. So if I have time, I let it sit out and wait for it. If not, I just pop it in the microwave and then throw it in, and that works just fine. But today I have let it sit out, and I'm gonna throw all this in, cream it together. And I do it on about a medium speed. All right, it's creamed together pretty good. Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, now we're going to add literally the rest of the ingredients in besides the chocolate chips. So first you'll need 1/3 of a cup of packed brown sugar. Got my 1/3 of a cup measuring here, and I'm gonna get into my brown sugar. Ooh, I just love a good brown sugar. Oh, it smells so good. Dip that in. Then you're gonna take just a little pinch of salt. I like to use the big chunky flakes of kosher salt, but you can use any kind of salt. Then you're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla. Oh, could anybody else just like drink vanilla straight? I for sure could. Teaspoon of that. Then you're gonna take 1/2 cup of powdered sugar, and I've only got 1/4 of a cup measuring thing clean, so I'm gonna do 2 scoops. Ooh, the powder. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but lots of powder just came up. Okay, now you are going to mix that until it's combined. Okay, and I will say you don't want to over mix it yet. So I like to get a spatula and clean up the sides because powdered sugar gets stuck on the sides. So I'll do that and then mix it for a little while longer. So I'm gonna clean up some of these sides. Once you've got it nice and cleaned out and the edges scraped off, put it back in and let it mix until it feels ready. I love the sound of a mixer. So just continue taking it out and scraping the edges about every minute until it tastes totally combined and has kind of a light and fluffy texture. All right, I think I might be done. I'm gonna dip my little measuring cup in and, oh yeah, that's really good. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go ahead and lick the rest of this. Bye. Okay, now a thorough taste test. Our batter is looking like this. Oh, delicious. And we are going to add in our chocolate chips. Now, let's talk about the science of adding in chocolate chips. You just dump them in. Technically the recipe I think is like 3/4 of a cup. I always do more than that because who doesn't love chocolate chips, am I right? Just gonna grab half a bag, start with that. And I know this is kind of a cooking no-no, but I put them in the mixer and just let them go. And already I can tell I need a little bit more chocolate chips. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit more in there. That's probably good. All right, all you gotta do is stir that until it is totally ready to go, and then you're good. Okay, we've got a different angle and probably different lighting now because my camera died right before I was done, dang it. So I'm filming on my phone now, so apologies for the inconsistency, but let's finish up this recipe. So I've just added all the chocolate chips I want to add. So this is what comes out of the mixer. I'm gonna take my spatula and just whisk it all with the spatula, make sure it is nice and combined, that the chocolate chips are evenly spread. And I'm gonna form it into a little baby ball. And it is done, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's just time to plate it up and have a little taste test. That is so good. You guys, this is so delicious. Yum. Okay, let's plate it up. Okay, so I've got this really cool it's a wooden and speckled like salad bowl is actually what it is, but it works perfectly for this dip. So if you have a salad bowl at home, that's probably the best way to present this dish. So what you're gonna do to plate it is take a big fat spoon. You know, I'm not gonna use the spatula that I just put my mouth all over to serve this up. So you're welcome for sanitary precautions. So clean, big fat spoon. I'm going to just dollop little sections of this dip into the center of the salad bowl. They stay clumped together pretty easily. So you're just gonna keep dolloping right on top until you get all the dip in there. Then it looks like this. Then I'm gonna take the flat side of my spoon and I'm just going to kind of spread it around to even everything out and just make it look a little less messy. So in the end, you get it in there and it kind of looks like a cheese ball almost, but it's more delicious than a cheese ball. I just need to taste test it again. Go on, make sure it's really good. No regrets, am I right? So last step, super easy. Grab your vanilla wafers, sorry. And again, my hands are nice and clean. I washed them after I combined all of those ingredients, so they're freshly clean. And you're just going to kind of place the vanilla wafers all around the side of the little dip ball. So you've got your vanilla wafers all around your dip bowl. So guests can grab a vanilla wafer, get into this dip. Oh my god, so good, you guys. And now I gotta make it look like I did not try it. My work here is done. I'm telling you, this is a party hit, okay? Not only is it super easy to make and very delicious, but people freaking go nuts over it. If you bring this into a party, the next time you go to a party with those same people, they're gonna be like, hey yo, but could you bring that chocolate chip cookie dough dip because we need some more of that. That happens to me all the time. Do you know how much I make this stuff just because people request it? That's how delicious it is. It's rememberable. It is so yummy, so tasty, and super simple and easy to make. It literally takes 10 minutes tops, okay? Yum. Look at that goodness. I wish you could taste it right now. Let me just tell you, it's delish. All right, that will do it for today. Thank you guys so much for checking out one of my very favorite dessert recipes to make for parties and gatherings. I hope that you found it informational. Is that a word? Informational? Informative. I hope you found it informative. And if you happen to try this recipe, please tag me on Instagram and let me know. If you want to see more baking videos like this, where I share my simple and easy recipes, please like this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Now I am off to my party with the most delicious dip in the entire universe. Bye guys!